All right, so once you make a chicken, you need to learn how to carve it. It's really easy. I'm going to show you some simple steps. I'm not the greatest at this, but don't be intimidated. It's a lot easier than it looks. The first thing that you need to do is remove whatever you used to tie the drumsticks together. I just used aluminum foil, so we'll take that off. Okay. Then the first thing that you do is you take off the thigh. So you remove the leg at the thigh, basically. So I like to use a knife to cut through the meat. So you just kind of cut down like around the side a little bit. All right, and then you'll find this joint. So you can kind of cut through it, and sometimes it's kind of easier. Oh, see, it just fell apart. It falls apart really easily. So you just take the whole thing, you place it to the side, and then you do the same thing on the other side. So just go right around the edge, and then find, and once I cut through the meat, it's just falling apart. It's really easy. All right. Then you want to take off the wings. All right, so again, just cut through the edge. You'll find the joint. It will just come off. This chicken's really tender. It's going to be really good. I did let it sit for 10 minutes before I started carving it. That just helps. Otherwise, you'll lose some juices. You don't want that to happen. Okay, so we have removed all the legs. We have the breast left. Okay, then I like to grab this fork. It's important to use a sharp knife. I don't know if I said that yet, but it is important. If you're struggling with a knife to cut, you're more likely to end up cutting yourself. Okay, so what you need to know. There's a bone down the center here. So you want to cut, if you end up finding the bone, it's fine. Just cut to the side of it. All right. So cut all the way through, down to the bottom. Okay. And then I hold this and then I cut through the side here. The goal is to cut off the entire breast of the bird. Sometimes the wishbone is a little stuck. All right, here we go. All right. And then you have the entire breast. You cut off the same on the other side. Obviously, there's still like a little chicken remaining. You can easily just clean that up. And then you can just go through and slice the breast, or you can serve it whole, depending on how you want to eat it. So it's really not that hard. I always recommend saving all the bones. And I make stock. I highly recommend you learn how to make stock. It's so easy. I'm going to show that in another video. And I always save everything that I use to stuff the bird because that adds a lot of flavor to my stock. I hope this is helpful. I hope that you're inspired to cook a whole chicken. I know it can intimidate some people, but it's a great thing to learn because it's such a great meal. It's a great go-to, and it just reminds me of home. All right, for more recipes, you can go to thekitchen.com.